Hi, my name's Mike. This is part 5 of Redemption Draws Near, Signs of the Last Days. We were reading regarding, before last video, about Matthew 24:29 to 31. Talks about the stars fall from the heavens, the sun and moon darkened, and then afterwards Jesus comes to gather his elect, which matches seal 6. Let me read that from Revelation chapter 6, verse 12 onwards. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, matching Matthew 24:29 to 31. And the stars of heaven fell onto the earth, again matching Matthew 24:29 to 31. Stars fell to the earth, even as a fig tree casts untimely figs, and when she is shaken by a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, rich men, and chief captains, and mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens of the rocks and the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that is sitting on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? So at seal 6, the end of seal 6, after the gathering, is God's wrath comes. Doesn't come before that, it says at seal 6. So we are in tribulation. Seals 1 to 4 are open now. Seal 1, pestilence, what's going on at the moment. Seal 2, war. Seal 3, famine. Because of the war, wheat, barley and other things are going up. Seal 4, death due to the above 3. Seal 5, coming soon, persecution, great falling away, which Paul said before the gathering. 2 signs he gave. He said there will be a great falling away and the man of perdition will be revealed, which matches exactly here and Matthew 24. Stars fall before the gathering. Seal 6, the gathering. And ended seal 6 is God's wrath. Like I said, we're not destined for wrath, but we are destined for tribulation, refinement. Remember what Jesus said in Luke 21 regarding the last days. Let me just pull that up. So this is Luke 21. So Luke 21, he talked to his disciples about the destruction of the temple and signs of the last days. So these signs of the last days is what I'm going to concentrate on. Luke 21, 9 to 11. But when you shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Seal 2. And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines, seal 3, and pestilences, seal 1. And fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. But before all these things they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you. If we go down to 25 and 28, and there shall be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, and perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. We see a lot of protests now, the waves of mankind. Men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with great power and glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draw nigh. It hasn't happened yet, drawing nigh. So how can you look up and lift up your heads if you see these things come to pass? If nothing comes to pass, unless for knowing your redemption draws near. Some might see and go further up and pick on this scripture, Luke 21:36. Which says, Watch ye therefore and pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape all the things that come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. So they're going to read that and say, well, the rapture there? No, it doesn't mean that. 1 Corinthians 10:13. There hath no temptation taken you but such as common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above you are able, but with the temptation also will make a way of escape, that you may be able to bear it. So bear the temptation. I'll make a part next one. Bye-bye.